Good morning, year 6. Let's continue talking about organ system. The second system in our body, respiratory system. Respiratory system located inside chest cavity, okay, and surrounded by rib cage, where the rib cage protects the lungs. The major function of respiratory system getting oxygen and removing carbon dioxide, which known as gas exchange, okay, where respiration process responsible for getting energy through burning of digested food in the presence of oxygen, and also produce waste product carbon dioxide and water vapor, where the respiratory system help us to remove these gases outside the body. Okay, so again, respiratory system located inside thoracic cavity or chest cavity, and the major function of respiratory system, respiration process. What's meant by respiration process? Getting oxygen, okay, where oxygen needed to burning digested food to produce energy, and carbon dioxide, water vapor used as a waste product or considered as waste product, the body must remove them or get rid of them, okay? So this system allow gas exchange, okay, and the gas exchange where the blood receive oxygen from the two lungs and also it gave carbon dioxide and water vapor produced from burning food to the lung, okay, where the lung get rid of them. This is process known as gas exchange, and it occurs mainly in lung in a special organ or the special part known as alveoli or air sac. So, number one, this is the diagram that illustrates to us the organs, the different organs found in respiratory system. Number one, nose. Okay, and after nose we have cavity known as nasal cavity. After that we have pharynx, and pharynx is considered a common organ between digestive system and respiratory system, okay, where the pharynx or throat is a common organ or a common tube that help food enter or swallowed inside digestive system and also help the air reach to the lung. After pharynx, we have windpipe or trachea, okay? Trachea consists of rings, okay? And at the end of trachea, we have two branches. The trachea branched into two branches known as bronchus, two bronchus, okay? The bronchus, each bronchus entered into the lung and divided into bronchiole, okay? And end with alveoli or air sac inside the lung. We have left lung and right lung. Under the two lungs we have a muscle. This muscle known as diaphragm muscles, and the two lungs surrounded by ribs, okay, or rib cage to protect them, okay. So let's start with the journey of air inside our bodies. The air enter into the nose, and nose contain hairs to filter the air from dust and microbes. Also, the air contain many of blood capillaries that warm the air before entering the lung. After that, the air go down into this tube, this that known as pharynx, okay, and above the trachea we have epiglottis, okay, can close trachea during for the swallowing to prevent the entering of the food inside the respiratory system. After that, the air reach to the trachea, which known as windpipe. The trachea contain incomplete ring, cartilaginous ring, okay, that help the trachea be opened, okay, to help the air enter into two lungs. After that, the air that carry oxygen, okay, enter into the lung, and inside alveoli gas exchange take place, where the blood receive oxygen from the air and remove carbon dioxide and water vapor. So the mechanism of respiration include two processes. inhalation and exhalation, okay? Where the diaphragm muscle, this is diaphragm muscle, okay, that separate abdominal cavity from thoracic cavity, play an important role in respiration mechanism, okay? Respiration mechanism include two processes, inhalation and exhalation. What the difference between them? Inhalation, the process in which air enter into the lung. And in this process, chest expand and diaphragm contract and move down. Okay? But exhalation, the air comes out from the lung and the chest contract and diaphragm relax and move up again. Okay? And we note that the chest cavity increase during inhalation, during taking air, and contract during exhalation. The air around us contain a mixture of gases, okay? It consists of nitrogen gas that represent 78%, oxygen that represent 21%, and the remaining 1% made up of other gases such as carbon dioxide, water vapor, and carbon monoxide. Also, it contains helium, okay? And this is table compare between inhaled air and exhaled air. Inhaled air contain more oxygen and contain less amount of carbon dioxide and water vapor, okay? And inhaled air cooler, but exhaled air contain less oxygen, contain more carbon dioxide, water vapor, and warmer. How to keep respiratory system